Yes, what is up, everybody? This is Kundai, and today is the 8th of January 2020. So, we'll look at the stories that made the headlines today. President goes on leave. So, the Office of the President and Cabinet advised that His Excellency, the President, Comrade E.D. Mnangagwa, has started his annual vacation for the next 3 weeks until the end of the month. Honorable Vice Presidents General Retired Dr. C.G.D. N. Chiwenga and Colonel Retired Comrade K.C.D. Mohadi will take turns to act in his place. Minister Matema set to fire headmasters on unauthorized fees hikes. So the Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, Comrade Ken Matema, has condemned the school headmasters who are increasing fees without permission from the ministry. Mujuru ordered to pay 70,000 US dollars. Former Vice President Joyce Mujuru and a business partner have been ordered to pay 70,000 US dollars compensation to a United Arab Emirates-based company, Suzanne General Trading JLT Private Limited, over the collapse of a joint venture with her International Travel Shops Africa Private Limited. Zupco bus crashes, 3 people killed, several others injured. 3 people died on the spot whilst several others were seriously injured yesterday when a long-distance Zimbabwe United Passenger Company Zupco bus veered off the road and overturned near Bulawayo. MP Nduna in court for illegal gold mining. ZANU-PF legislator Dexter Nduna, the party's Mashonaland West Provincial Youth Chairman Vengai Musengi, and Police Acting Officer Commanding Chegutu District Superintendent Wanda Chisikwa allegedly illegally extracted gold ore at David Whitehead's West Deposit site in Chegutu, a day before a Mashet attackers leader was shot dead by police following an exchange of gunfire. Medical aid goes beyond reach of many. As private hospitals, doctors and laboratories continue pushing up their fees faster than inflation, medical aid societies are now following suit. This is forcing many out of private health care and private health insurance as they can no longer afford the fees and subscriptions. Varsities increase fees, postpone classes. Some state universities have increased the tuition fees by more than 1,000% without government approval, while others have postponed block release programs. And water levels continue to drop. Water rationing looms countrywide to stretch existing water supplies for towns and cities to the next season in case Zimbabwe fails to receive enough rains. Meteorological Services Department warns of floods. The Meteorological Services Department, MSD, has warned of isolated wind thunderstorms which may cause floods and damage to property to hit the country in the coming week. China's foreign minister in Zimbabwe this week. China's foreign minister Wang Yi landed in Cairo on Tuesday for a 3-day visit, after which he will proceed to Zimbabwe for a meeting with President Emmerson Mnangagwa, as well as Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade Sibusiso Busimoyo. Ramaphosa puts G40 in checkmate. No politics here or you will be deported. So foreign refugees in South Africa now face deportation if they engage in political activities. Iran bombs US bases in Iraq in retaliation over Soleimani's killing. Iran State TV reported that its elite Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps IRGC has hit US Ain al-Assad airbase in Iraq with tens of missiles. The IRGC warned the US of more crushing responses in case of new aggression. According to the State TV, the IRGC said it will target any regional state that becomes a platform for US aggression, a second banner on State TV read. Kwekwe magistrate arrested as smuggled vehicles saga drags on. In a dramatic turn of events, Kweke Magistrate Story Rushambwa and the clerk of court have been arrested for facilitating the release of stolen vehicles to a ZANU-PF-linked controversial businessman. About 180 dead as passenger aircraft crashes in Iran. A passenger plane carrying at least 180 people bound for the Ukrainian capital Kiev has crashed a few minutes after taking off from Tehran's main international airport. And Maduku fumes as ZANU-PF dribbles past Pollard leaders. National Constitutional Assembly NCA leader Lovemore Maduku was left fuming yesterday after ZANU-PF dribbled past Pollard Political Actors Dialogue and proceeded to gazette the controversial constitutional amendment bill in disregard of agreed positions at President Mnangagwa's farm 2 weeks ago. TB Joshua had foreseen the chaos in Iran, says something about Trump, Putin. Joshua also addressed Russia, calling on the nation to pray for their leader to avert his being on the sickbed. There is a ladder to go up if this is averted, he added. So speaking in more general terms to leaders worldwide, he added, many sicknesses and diseases that leaders have been treating privately will surface this year. They will become bedridden and many will not make it. And my Titi's much younger boyfriend says age doesn't matter. My Titi's much younger lover says he is in love and doesn't give a hoot what everybody thinks about his new relationship with the comedian. In sports, Chicken Inn has overturned its decision to offload some of their old players ahead of the 2020 Premiership season. And Ziva speaks on appointment of new Warriors coach. The Zimbabwe Football Association Technical and Development Committee, Brighton Malandule, says the appointment of a new Warriors coach will be influenced by the football body's financial ability. So the Zimbabwe Council of Churches, ZCC, has warned of an uprising in the country if President E.D. Mnangagwa and his government hang on to power without addressing social and economic challenges the country is currently facing. And in business, $90 million earmarked for small businesses. The Small and Medium Enterprises Development Corporation, SMEDCO, will this year disburse about $90 million to boost the growth of small and medium enterprises. Econet voice traffic shows resilience. Mobile voice traffic has continued to show resilience in the face of increased competition from messaging platforms and voice over internet protocol VoIP, with the latest Postal and Telecommunications Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe, POTRAZ, report showing an 8% growth in voice traffic for the quarter ended September 2019. And millers import 30,000 tons wheat. The Grain Millers Association of Zimbabwe, GMAZ, has imported 30,000 tons of bread-making wheat using free funds to augment wheat stocks in the country. Industry banks on Forex, power availability for better fortunes. Industry is optimistic for better fortunes this year if power and foreign currency constraints are addressed. Civil servants government in crunch wage meeting Friday. Civil servants are set to meet Public Service Minister Paul Mavima for a crunch meeting over salaries as government employees say they are no longer able to report for work due to incapacitation. So this marks the end of our bulletin today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us.